falling back into thoughts of letting go. I've been living to react, 'cause virtue's such a lonely road. See, I was a commercial in her reality, a dream that she forgot, and 1,000 other thoughts that came after me. There's no way to lose this until we lose control. So I won't let you take this unless you take it all. Sometimes I wish every hour at a sunset and a vow that we could start again. Instead you walk around with your head in the clouds, thinking too much to forget. And I just couldn't keep up the staged romances. How can I fight for this when each and every kiss is life or death? There's no way to lose this until we lose control. So I won't let you take this unless you take it all. There's no way to lose this until we lose control. So I won't let you take this unless you take it all. There's no way to lose this until we lose control. So I won't let you take this unless you take it all. As you probably figured out, based on the name of the event, it's a farewell show. A lot of looking back at the moments, and if you're friends with Lisbeth on Facebook, there it goes. Then you see that yesterday was our 14th wedding anniversary. So celebrating that, it was also the first chance we got to publicly announce that there are 4 of us driving to North Carolina. Got one more in there. So yeah, it's a weird time, very surreal feeling. But I also realized recently as I was doing some math that the last city turned 13 and a half this month. And that means that the fact that Lucas joined us over 7 years ago means you've been here for most of the last city, way back when in 2018. And that is very evident, I'll say, on this album, because these next 2 songs in particular are ones that I wrote, felt good about, played them for him, and he went, 3 chords, really, just 3 chords. Give me a week with it, and then we'll see where it goes. So anything you hear in the next 2 songs that isn't a 1, 4, and a 6 is something he was like, no, no, no.
4.5.
He was like, nah, no, no, no. Let's see what we can do with this, and then force us all to learn it. But it turned out amazing. If this is a mistake, it's better than the last one. I hear every sound you make in the silence after. If memories can change, let's write another chapter. No, we can't erase. It's find new distractions. We've been who we've been who we'll be. The only surprise is left to see over your trying to we lived and we've learned, forgot in between. Wiping the sun and setting clean, and fading back into reality. Nothing that feels this good could ever be wrong, ever be wrong. Nothing that feels this good could ever be wrong. It can't be wrong. No words are coming to our rescue, but we fled the scene before. I need what I want, wish I could want what I need, and we could be baptized in our sleep. Shake off the nightmares with the truths. If we only live once, can double life set us free? Can I miss you and have you? Can I steal you? God damn you, nothing that feels this good can ever be wrong, ever be wrong. Nothing that feels this good can ever be wrong. Can't be wrong. You've been fighting with someone who looks a lot like me. You know all the tricks, you've seen them all before. You armed yourself with such certainty. You fight off the scarecrows at your door. I guess it's easier this way, and part of me understands. I just thought we knew better than to put ourselves through this again. But I guess it's easier. I trusted someone who looked a lot like you. sincerity left a bad taste in my mouth. I guess it's easier this way, and part of me understands. I just thought we knew better than to put ourselves through this again. I guess it's easier. I guess it's easier this way, and part of me understands. I just thought we knew better than going through this shit again. I guess it's easier. I guess it's easier. I guess it's easier. Loosen it up a little bit. Scratch the surface. You're still afraid to die. Don't be nervous. We're two walls that make it right. Close the curtains. Tell the world to stay outside. Be uncertain. Let this all stay undefined. 100,000 pictures on the wall because I knew I'd need 1,000 words 1,000 times to say all the things you mean to me. 'Cause we found a way to Eden, but it's the long way around. We rented a house to come down, done chasing angels with my head in the clouds. 'Cause you're not that perfect, but you're coming around. While I'm breaking you down, you can't be everything I need. I'm your danger, I'm what makes you come alive. I'm your chaser, when your chest is filled with fire and deception. To rules you swore were ironclad by the best. Bad influence that you never the charming caricature. I'm the sand that's still between your toes. You left your high heels in the trunk. You got ocean on your Sunday clothes. 'Cause we found a way to Eden, but it's the long way around. And I hope that floated when we rented a house to come down, done chasing angels with my head in the clouds. 'Cause you're not that perfect, but you're coming around. While I'm breaking you down, you can't be everything I need. golden slippers, sipping coffee from behind picket fences. Maybe somewhere down the line, but tonight there's a tree we haven't climbed up that road we need to drive, and the devil in your eyes. Way to Eden, but it's the long way around. I hope that float didn't be landing it down. So calm down and don't chase an angel with my head in the clouds. 'Cause you're not that perfect, but you're coming around. While I'm breaking you down, you can't be everything I need. But right now, that's all I want to believe.
Good work, people. Very nice. Right on.
Just be forewarned, that is not the last bit of crowd participation we're going to need tonight. So, again, beer and wine is free. So, there are multiple versions of how the last city got its name, but not to debate that at this moment. It's more that this is kind of indicative of a lot of how we have written music, where you trace it back and like, well, did you write that part or did you change, or who thought of? And this next song is one of the coolest examples of that. It's actually the first verse and the chorus is something that a good friend of mine, Barrett, sent 10 years ago when we were living in Hiroshima, or 11 years ago now. It's crazy. And as I did at that point in life, because, little just side note, Japan doesn't usually have like Wi-Fi for the house. It's a little hub you get. And if the wife decides to leave the house to go do some work, you're just stuck at home with no internet. But that meant that I wrote a lot more music back then. So I hopped on my bike, biked around Hiroshima, and my phone is completely overloaded with videos of me at some stop sign going, all right, on the bridge we should do this, and I've had to like literally upgrade my phone before because I have so many videos of me just recording some little idea and putting it together. Then Lisbeth came home, we hopped on the piano, and I did a little bit of work, and we finished the rest of the song. But again, that was 11 years ago, and it never quite came together until we had the finishing piece of the puzzle there. Played it for Lucas, and he went, like he did before, give me a week with it, we'll see where this goes. And this is one of the two last tracks we had to knock out for this record. I think this might be the first time we're playing it live.
Second time we're playing it ever.
Yeah.
Just saying, yeah.
This is all the lyrics and all the chords right here. But yeah, so I guess it's just kind of a debut of it.
Sounds really cool on the record after all.
But this is a song, I guess, 12 years old now, with 4 co-writers, called Like You. Wish I were a runaway freight train, ending up with nobody new. I wouldn't need to leave a breadcrumb. I'm done, and we never even get used. Another long day without a cent to save me from the hurricane fury. But baby, there's and like a king who returns his crown. For you I lay my armor down. Said it's a long dark road, but I gotta keep running, so I'll take it slow. I'm looking for somebody like you, somebody like you. And there's a lot of dotted lines when you don't have money, but it's water in the wine. But I'm looking at a body like If I'm my own worst enemy, baby, you're my Trojan horse. When I'd rather be the last man standing than be the one to change my course. But to stand alone after the final battle would match the glory of the road and travel to you. And as this boat nears the waterfall, I've lost the will to fight at all. Said it's a long, dark road, but I gotta keep running, so I'll take it slow. I'm looking for somebody like you, somebody like you. And there's a lot of dotted lines when you don't have money. There's water in the wine. I'm looking at a body like somebody like you, weightless as I fall, and effortless collide. But they can say they carry who I am, doesn't want to survive, fight to fight no more, and die to live again. Drowning in the perfect storm, forgetting not to breathe you in. Said it's a long, dark road, but I gotta keep running, so I'll take it slow. I'm looking for somebody like you. And there's a lot of dotted lines when you don't have money. There's water in the wine, but I'm looking at a body like you, somebody like you. I owe this next song to Noah Gunderson and A Perfectly Timed Sunset. Wrote this one back in 2020. I forget where Elizabeth was, doing something that probably was defying the CDC's warnings. I was just at home with the guitar and was trying to capture just whatever was happening in the world at that moment, and decided I'm gonna channel Noah Gunderson. If you're not familiar, just phenomenal, incredible songwriter. And sat down with the guitar, and a couple hours later, had this one. Pull the car around. I think it's safe to say this party's closing down. No final call but take a look around. What do you see? At best, we're pleasant fools, still ungrateful for the lies that led me to the truth. By the scenic route, the story's tried and true, but not the truth. I don't pray these days to God or country. It's oil and water, fighting for the flame. Every kind of faith has left me wanting. I'm not convinced we want to heal, or why would every verdict need appeal? These collective fictions are as real as the graves they leave behind. I don't pray these days to God or country. It's oil and water, fighting for the flame. Every kind of faith has left me haunted. You've lost your sense of adventure. Where's the charms of a thousand wives? Toast the messenger and drink to better Decembers. When there's no battle flag to fly, how we come to know more enemies than strangers here inside this storm. There's no dropping anchor. I pray these days every kind of faith has left me wanting. It's oil and water.
Adrian has some of the deepest lyrics. I could spend a lot of time finding different meanings in all of them. Very poetic. As someone who has a hard time with lyrics, I'm always amazed because the way you write is so crazy.
I appreciate that.
You always have something to say, and you always say it very eloquently.
And typically in music, after reflecting quietly for weeks.
Yeah. Adrian's the man. He writes copy. He does a lot of stuff. He's a project manager. He definitely managed this project. I don't know what we'd be doing without Adrian. Every week we get together and do the Music Wednesday. And I'm basically just like, what are we doing today, guys? And Adrian's like, well, I have a list of stuff we need to accomplish before this record comes out. I'm like, cool, what are we doing? It's like, remember last week we talked about what we're gonna do this week? I'm like, sure. And so he just points me in a direction and puts a piano in front of me and is just like, go, try something out. And it's the best. It's just the absolute best thing ever is just making music with you guys. I've known you guys for, I think, 9 years. Yeah. 2018, yeah, we met, I was playing a gig at Small Brew Pub. You remember Small Brew Pub on Jefferson? That place was awesome. I'm sure we all have some stories there if you've been around Oak Cliff for a while. I was playing a show with another band and then they were opening. And they said, hey, we need a bass player. I was like, cool, let's check it out. I had just moved here maybe a little bit before that. I was getting my bearings here. I was staying in a house. I don't know if you guys know the Turner House. Yeah. There's a house behind the Turner House called the Carriage Home. and it's like this lineage of jazz musicians were living in there. So at any given time, there was like. Have you been? Yes. Probably if you know music in the area, like you've probably been to the Carriage Home back in the day when they were doing shows. And yeah, it was like whenever it rained, we had an absentee landlord. First of all, don't do that if you own property. And every time it rained, it would like flood a little bit, and there was bugs and mold, and just it was nasty. My room was literally like a walk-in closet, and it was like, you know, just I could put my bed down and open the door, and there was a chair, you know. And I was just playing gigs all the time, so. Then I met them and said, hey, we need a bass player. And they were moving out of their spot, and they were like, do you want to live in a better place? And I was like, yes, I do, but I'm very poor. I can't afford it. The rent was like $250 in that room. It was awesome. Now you add a zero. It's crazy. Anyway, so they've helped me out so many times. Over the last 9 years, I really couldn't be what I'm doing right now in my life without them. So I just owe Elizabeth and Adrian just absolutely everything. And if you know them, they've probably helped you out a lot. They've probably been there for you and just been the people you needed them to be at the time when you needed them to be them. So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much, Elizabeth and Adrian. You guys have been really incredible to all of us in this room, I'm sure. You guys are amazing. I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to know them. They're pretty cool. Yeah, all 3.5 of them have been pretty cool. Yeah. Also, since this is a write-off, I do have to say that thank you for eating the food. This show is brought to you by Lucas Reader Realty. If you guys need to make a move, please let me know. So my accountant, we got this on record. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I wanted to play something for them just to dedicate a little ditty to my best friends. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being the people that you are and being so kind. Changed, turn off your phone. Some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places at their moment. With lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Thank you. I wanted to say more stuff, but we don't have time. We gotta get going. We're here to cry tonight. I don't know if you guys are aware. You too, Adrian. Nice.
I don't know how to follow that.
And with some crowd participation.
Indeed,
Tell them what they gotta do.
Whew. So,
Move to the front, please.
Come in front.
as we mentioned earlier, there are 2 tracks left on this album we're working on. One of them is literally all it needs is drums. We're just working out a few edits we wanted there. And then this one, where again Lucas came in and rewrote the ending, and we thought, you know what? I really like that, and it would sound amazing with what we in the music world call gang vocals.
That was your idea. Stop lying.
Fine, trademark. I'll take it. And so we're going to teach you all this quick part. It's literally just one line on repeats. You may have noticed a couple of microphones set up here. Elizabeth, if you can go ahead and set up the Zoom. I could have done that earlier, my bad. And so it's just one little line at the end of the song here. The lyrics go, if they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine.
If they ask, tell them I'm nice. Yeah, tell them more. What is involved?
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play through the first half of the song, and then we've got a recorder here. We're gonna move these mics up a bit more. If you are particularly vocally inclined, we would appreciate y'all locating yourselves potentially closer to the mics.
We got one over here.
Ernest Matthew. Anyone musically inclined.
There's a couple of you in here. You know who you are.
And so the line goes like this, and join in when you feel comfortable. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. Harmonies are encouraged. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. Forte, if they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. They ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. Fortissimo, if they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. We'll do one of those at the end. Just watch this guy. So yeah, great practice. Sounding great. Love it.
We love having a big band.
So at the very end though, because this is the cool part, we're recording this and this will be layered and placed on the record. So At the very end, we'll run through it a couple more times through the song and then into that part. And then we're all gonna drop off, probably join a spot over there by the mics as well, and make sure we get a few that are just clean. And then you've actually helped us finish the record, which is gonna be
We'd
amazing.
love to have you.
It's actually kind of ironic. This song is called At This Rate, and it was one that I wrote optimistically that I don't think anyone here was born the person they wanted to be all the way. I know that wasn't the case for me. I'll say that. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of figuring out who I wanted to be, the reaction I wanted to get from people, how I wanted to show up in the world. And this song is literally called At This Rate because it was this cautiously optimistic, like, all right, I feel like I've done enough work here. I'm on the right trajectory that at this rate, I might break even. You know, I can make up for some of the stuff that I wish I knew better about in the past. I can apologize to the right people. I can go back and heal a few relationships and then do a much better job of intentionally putting good out into the world. And that is what this song is all about. And a night like this really convinces me that that's true. I'd like to believe that everyone here has seen me through the highs and the lows and still decided to show up. And that means I'm doing something right on top of the other stuff. So thank you all for being here again. Thank you for helping us complete this record. And thank you for...
Thank you, Trumpo Ray.
Yes.
Y'all are awesome. Going places, wax bass. Everyone was here. Thank you.
Absolutely. So here we go. At this rate, I might just break even, might just repay the debts I owe. At this rate, I'm daring to hope I'll happily reap what I have sown. At this rate, I might sustain a teenage in a midlife year. But who can say if I'm halfway, or diving headfirst in my grave? For too long, I live like the moon, shining a light that's not my own. For too long, defending a ruse, sailing this sinking ship alone. If in the end, the only math is if my good outweighed my bad, would it be so sad if I changed the world, but turn my back on those I hurt, never even tried to find the words. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they about me. Tell them I'm doing fine. I keep it going. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. Off to the roof. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine. If they ask about me, tell them I'm doing fine.
We got it. Thank you guys for coming out. I think that's it for music.
Oh no, we got one more.
Uh-oh.
One more sad song. Yeah, one more sad song. We can work another one in. Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
That was awesome. Good job,
That was
guys.
so
That was
good.
sweet.
For those of you who were here earlier, Oliver jumped off of the bench and hurt his toe, and he just had to tell me, I can't walk with a broken toe, boo-boo.
No.
Like, this is the wrong time for this. but
Oh,
this
you
is
need
very
a
cute.
Band-Aid, bro. You know your uncle's always got a Band-Aid.
We're gonna be here for a little while. We're not shutting down the space until, I don't know, what time are we allowed to be here till? So feel free to hang out after, feel free to get more drinks, please chat with us. We do have a lot of old merch that we would love to not take with us to North Carolina. So we're doing a pay what you want, take what you want situation. And then there's also the information to sign up if you're interested in purchasing a vinyl once those are ready. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. But I am so happy for this moment, in this room, and all the people here who've supported us for the last decade. So thank you for everything. Love you.
If you have a drink in your hand, this is a good song for it.
This is definitely a drinking song. Get yourself a beer. I don't know if you all think like me either, right?
Nice.
It's new stories that you've known all along. It's saying volumes without speaking at all. It's a riddle with no answer. It's a song that keeps changing keys. It's 5 minutes stretching into a night. We sit together, contagious and bright. Tomorrow's treasures seem today with new eyes, and one less secret to hide. If it helps to call me a stranger, hoping all we have is tonight. Here's a song for forgetting, but enjoying the ride. Live and we learn, die a little inside. Stir up the ashes to feel more alive. It's hiding each other, it's a joke and a funeral, a slate you'll never quite wipe clean. When you don't know where you're going, but you know stopping ain't an option. Here's a song for forgetting, but enjoying the ride. Here's a toast to the last place I left my heart. Raise a glass to the family I chose. Here's a toast back up again. Here's a toast to the last place I left my heart. If it helps to call me a stranger and hope that all we have is tonight. Here's a song for forgetting, but enjoying the ride. Here's a song for forgetting, but enjoying the ride. Thank you so much. Do you have a last thing?
You look funny.
That was it. You can drink now.
Thanks, everybody.